Good evening, back in the Pokewilds. Let's hop on Hermes, our Dragonite, and continue our exploring. Welcome, my name is Last. Oh, an Eevee! I just can't resist catching an Eevee, even though I have so many Eevees. I bet you it's friendly. Let's go talk to it. Yeah, so this is Pokewilds, a fan game. If you haven't been following, welcome to the channel. Here's a friendly little Eevee. But I don't want to drop any of my current Pokemon. Why do I have a Marie for my party? Oh yeah, we were activating the resurrection machine. So yeah, I'm just gonna wander and chat as I usually do. I have a few things on my Pokewild to-do list, but nothing is urgent. Nothing is urgent when you're lost in the forest. Ooh, look at this colony of Nidoqueen. Are they all Nidoqueen? That one must be a Nidoking. Yeah. It's got like a little pointy on its head, but they're very similar colors, so it's deceiving. Nidoking's pretty cool. Should I try catching him? Looks pretty violent, though. What do you think, guys? I mean, what else are we gonna do? Let's try to catch this Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen. That's what happens when you say two names simultaneously. Oh, this is a Nidoqueen. Yeah, okay, then are you Nidorina? Nidorina. Oh, where is the father of your babies, then? They're all female. This is confusing. I think I've seen this before. Like, it seems like there's no males around. Maybe this Breloom is the father. I don't want to catch Nidoqueen right now. Nidoking's cooler, sorry. Have you ever seen the Pokemon Stadium? It might have been Pokemon Stadium 2. The 3D animation for Nidoqueen. The original Japanese 3D animation for Nidoqueen. She wiggles and, like, touches her chest plates, which are breasts. It's really weird. So they changed the animation for the English version. But you should YouTube that. It's pretty interesting. Alright, oh yeah, well, we could do some desert exploring. That'd be cool. Clear out the desert. Sounds like a good plan. The other things on the to-do list are catching some cool Pokemon that we haven't caught yet. Ooh, Garchomp party. We haven't caught a Garchomp either. Should we try that? I'm at the point where my Pokemon are pretty, like, high enough level that I can try and take on these kinds, but it's aggressive, so it might also kill all my Pokemon. But that's okay. Let's take risks. Come on, come at me. Are you the papa or the mama Garchomp? We're on Garchomp. Nice. Level 50 with boosted attack. Maybe I can survive. Let's go. Oh, it has Dragon Breath. But that's Dragon, not Fire, despite the flamey look. Seed Bomb? Is that going to do well? Not as much as I hoped. Oh, we should stun Spore before Porcino goes down. Porcini went down. Let's see. Let's do Dragon versus Dragon. Come on, Hermes. Yeah, so, I feel like I'm getting a bit of a lull in... we're gonna kill if I twist her. Let's see. Oh. Hermes flinched. Stop biting! Stop flinching me! No! Let's heal up a bit then. I don't want you to faint. Even though if Hermes faints, he can still be my ride Pokemon. But where are my medicines? Medicines. Without the benefit of like the animation changing or the color of the bag changing, it's really hard to know what section of your bag you're in. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so I feel like I'm in a bit of a lull for Pokewilds. I should start, rushing towards the end game, I think, and wrap up the series, maybe. Because I keep telling myself when I start a new series, it's going to be with a decent mic. Therefore, I'm going to do my research, start a fun new Pokemon ROMhack, probably. Yeah, what's up next is a ROMhack. And if my, yeah, here we go. We're in Pokeball range. Let's see if I can put it to sleep with Ether first. if I get a decent enough mic that it's usable for ASMR, I'm probably going to do a calm whispered playthrough next. Although I don't know if that will be as enjoyable for me, because I think it takes a little effort to be whispering the whole time, and I don't know, I'll forget to whisper, I'm sure, when I get all excited. Come on. I just wanted to hypnosis you. This little Marie doesn't stand a chance, does she? She doesn't even have, I thought she would have something to paralyze. Okay, never mind. In more advanced Pokemon games, when you, when you're murdered by a Garchomp and you're a level 14 Mareep, the HP bar just goes shoom really quickly. But in this game, like, I think HP bar just goes down at the same rate, regardless of the, the veracity of the attack. Is that the word I want? Voracity, like voracious, like hungry and violent. I guess voracious just means hungry. Sometimes when you try to use the words and they're not the right words, well, I'll let you guys make fun of me in the comments if you wish. Anyway, so one thing I like to do here while we play Pokewilds is discuss ideas for Fakemon, or just think about possibilities of new things for Pokemon. Oh, we got the Garchomp. Sorry, I was, delayed in exclaiming that. Yay. Was that I didn't even notice if that was the mama or the papa in the end. But the mama / papa here doesn't seem to care that I murdered their spouse. Alright, we're gonna close up this little black spot on the map, then we're gonna teleport home for some rest. For some well-deserved rest after all our exploring. I should continue digging up all of these fossils, shouldn't I? Oh yeah, also I'm very close to having enough stone to make the stone Regi. What's his name? Regirock. So I'm thinking I should also be smashing rocks. But we'll do that. We'll smash some rocks after healing up a bit, because you'll almost always find a Pokemon when you're smashing hard rocks in this game. So I was thinking about edible Pokemon. I know a lot of Pokemon could be eaten, like delicious Farfetch'd or a Slowpoke Tail. Oh wow, I have caught a lot of Pokemon in the last little minute. Oh, we have to clean up this situation. All right, Mareep. Oh, Mareep, you should. Oh no, we're kind of stuck. Okay, I was gonna put Mareep back out in the yard, but it's not necessary. Let's store Mareep in the storage here. Who else do we have in storage? Oh, here are my Espeon, Leafeon, Cyndaquil, Nidorino, Mareep. Okay, just an assortment. Oh yeah, I caught this Alolan Raichu wondering if it has a good moveset. Let's see. Stats. Same as my current one. Thunderbolt, Sweet Kiss, Tail Whip. Oh. So it's kind of useless. I'm going to release him. Or her. I already have a Raichu with about the same stats. Its name is Lumen. Let's see. I was looking for an Alolan Raichu that started with a Psychic move. Hey. Sorry, I'm putting them in one by one. Alright, well, while I'm tidying up my Pokemon Chaos, and then gonna take a nap in our little cabin bed. Oh wait. I'll leave Volby here because it's bright. Ooh. Yeah, so I was thinking about edible Pokemon and food Pokemon. Not just like Slowpoke Tails or delicious Farfetch'd, but like ones that are like fruit-based or Appleton that you can eat its skin, or Slurpuff, which is based on cotton candy, like those very specific kinds of edible Pokemon. But I was thinking, like, we've got Alcremie is like the whipped cream dessert one. We've got Slurpuff. We've got Appleton is like kind of an apple pie. But none of those are very healthy. I'm a bit of I go on nutrition kicks every once in a while. Right now I'm on a mission to eat enough calcium, like the daily recommended amount of calcium, which for me was a little difficult because I don't drink cow's milk. I don't drink milk. I prefer soy milk, and I have to make sure the soy milk I'm buying is fortified, but it's also fortified with milk calcium. But anyway, I gotta put Garchomp back with the other dragons in our dragon pen area. But yeah, so I was thinking there's just like Galarian Corsola is like making people aware of, like the horrors of environmental degradation on coral reef. I would like to have a food Pokemon or a few food Pokemon which highlight to players and children the importance of nutrition. But I don't really know how to go about it. I was wondering, like, what kind of Pokemon could it be? Could it be like a sickly Pokemon that if you don't feed it a variety of berries, or like it needs a certain variety of berries to grow strong and healthy, like a balanced diet? Maybe you have to feed it something from every food group. You have to, I don't know, like there's not many Pokemon games where Pokemon are fed anything other than the main game mechanic food, right? Like, here's my Regieleki is still sleepy too. Should probably recharge him. So, but anyway, somehow maybe there could be some gimmick where you end up having to feed. Maybe you just go around to NPCs and each NPC has something and they say, oh, like, it looks like your whatever could enjoy some. Do you want me to give some Slowpoke tail to your little guy? And then, he gets Slowpoke tail for meat. He gets Moo Moo milk for dairy. He gets some kind of vegetable and fruit. Not that I really subscribe so much to like the American Canadian food pyramid, but it'd be cute. It'd just be a cute thing to like get kids to think about balanced diet. Yeah, I'm thinking this is how I could pull it off. It wouldn't evolve until you do this balanced diet kind of thing. Although I don't know what kind of Pokemon it would be. Like, what kind of little animal creature needs a lot of nutrition to grow up? I guess it would have to definitely be a baby Pokemon. Yeah. And like, it's a baby Pokemon. And it doesn't just evolve from friendship. It evolves from this meticulous nutritional care. Alright, here's my team. Porcini, Desolé, Havoc, Ether, Hermes. Okay, that's good. Alright, just to show anyone who's joining us for the first time, some of the scenery of Pokewilds. Let's fly. Let's check the map too. Yeah, we're gonna fly and clear up some of the map and go smash some stones so that we can eventually get Regirock. That's the plan today. Yeah, so I was saying I haven't put too many of my fake Amon ideas into designs, but the more I think about it, the more I really wanna, And like I said, if I really tried, I could probably realize a colored version of my Fakemon with my own art skill, but the problem is I am very lazy. So another part of me wonders if I'm lazy, and also I don't manage my time. I shouldn't say that. I manage my time well, but I allot a lot of that. That's not a good phrase to say a lot. I'm trying to say I allot, like I put aside a lot of time. I allot a lot of time to relaxing. I like to have multiple hours a day where I just play some games, or I watch some YouTube, or I watch some anime that I'm into lately. And like packing my day full of tasks starts to stress me out, even though I do have a task list in real life and in Pokewilds, and I do pluck through it. Too much is too much. Look at this cool shape of this mountain I've just uncovered, though. Pretty cool. Oh, there's a Shinx. No, it's not Shinx. Oh, is that what I think it is? It might be the first time. Oh no, it's an X-Cloud. I thought it was a Mudkip, big Mudkip, super Mudkip. What's his name? Anyway, I hope you are being productive. The one nice thing about recording my Pokewilds playthrough and posting it is that it makes me feel productive, even though, again, I'm still just playing games. But now I feel like I'm playing games with a purpose. I want to share some chat with you guys. I want to share some ideas with you guys. I want to, record my own ideas for my own future looking back on. I watch back on my video playthroughs now and then, quite often, I guess. Also, firstly, to check that I didn't mess up anything while making the video, but also just to review ideas I had and stuff. Oh, it's a Geodude. Oh, he shakes his little fist. I don't know if I've ever noticed that. I feel like more than usual today, I'm not taking care to speak properly. It really is an effort for me to speak clearly and coherently, even though my day job is teaching English. I think it's because my day job is teaching English. When I feel like I'm off the clock, I don't want to have to monitor my words as carefully, but then that turns into the chaos that you're hearing this morning. It's morning for me. I tend to do these playthroughs in the morning because by the time I get home from work at night, I don't want to chat so much anymore. But in the morning, it's a good gear up. Yeah, so my healthy edible food Pokemon is a new idea I had recently. Another idea, which someone in the Pokewilds comment audience, I was talking with them about it, but we were saying, I love Skarmory. I don't want to make any pre-evolutions or evolutions for it because I think it's like a really great one-stage Pokemon. Like, it is great as a one-stage. And then someone in the comments said, "Oh yeah, that's so true. But it's nice that you can make like a counter Pokemon, like a complementary." Is there another word other than counter Pokemon? Yeah, well, you can make like a complementary Pokemon, just like Miltank and Tauros are not joined by evolutionary lines, but they are a pair. Yay! Claw Fossil. I don't know if I had that one yet. So yeah, then that got me thinking, well, I love Skarmory so much, why don't we just have more awesome Skarmory? And yeah, unfortunately, while I've been musing about it on my own, nothing great has come to mind. Like, oh yeah. Ooh. Whoa, it's a shiny! Ooh, I wouldn't have known it's a shiny. Crackle Rock shiny. This might be our third or fourth shiny in the game. Alright, let's see if we don't fail. Yay! Oh no, we failed it. Okay, well, it doesn't look that cool. I'm fine with failing Crackle Rock. This game has a very boosted shiny rate anyway. We've got a shiny Pinsir, shiny Slugma. Maybe just two so far. But it's also like Gen 2 pixel sprite, so it's not as exciting, honestly. Although my Slugma looks really cool, but I hope they update Pokewilds so that shiny Pokemon are also shiny when you look at their overworld sprite, because it just ruins immersion. I actually realized I'm currently almost done playing through the main story of Pokemon Shield, which I got like 2 or 3 years ago, and I still haven't like finished the storyline. So I was like, I'm going to finish Pokemon Shield. And I'm getting close to beating Leon. I'm just about to go and beat Leon, actually. But then I realized my Pokemon were under level and my team was so haphazard, so I have to think a bit about beating him. Oops. But anyway, I didn't realize, but I decided to check, like, how likely is it to find a random shiny in Shield, and like, how do people shiny hunt in Shield? And that's when I realized, unlike Pokemon Scarlet Violet, overworld Pokemon in Shield are not shiny. And I was like, oh, I kept expecting, like, if I was going to see a shiny, it would just be there in the overworld. But that is not how Sword and Shield work. You have to like find an overworld Pokemon, encounter it, and when you start the battle, it'll shine or it won't shine. And I was like, that's a jip. It feels weird. Like, why wouldn't it look shiny from... You have to, like, start battling, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait, I think, yes, it's shiny. It's just too illogical from an actual semi-realism point of view. I would like as much as possible for Pokemon to kind of make sense. Like, honestly, like, of course there are weird items, and, like, how do these discs help my Pokemon learn a Pokemon move? Like technical machines. How do technical machines work? That's all Pokemon magic, but I don't know, is it Pokemon magic that in Galar region, unless you start battling, you can't see that they are a special color? Doesn't make sense. Maybe I should force it to make sense by like creating some kind of lore about magic. Yeah, so gonna smash some rocks today. Oh, another Eevee. They're always friendly, though. I can always breed more Eevee whenever I want, anyway. And when Pokemon are friendly, I can't just send them to my cabin. Like, if you battle an aggressive Pokemon, it'll go to the cabin. But if it's friendly, I have to have room in my party. And I do not have room in my party. Well, anyway. I think I've lost track of what I was saying. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was talking about Skarmory and companion counter Pokemon for it, but then I got distracted by the Krokorok shiny, which I failed, and then we were talking about how you can't see shinies in Sword and Shield. You can't see overworld shinies in Sword and Shield. So I've got these two trains of thought going right now, so yes, I apologize. All right, let's go back to Skarmory, my little Skarmory boy. So I was thinking, okay, if I'm going to make a counter of Skarmory, what kind of strategies has Pokemon had to create counters? So we've got, let me just think about it more. You've got counters like Miltank and Tauros, like I said, which are basically a female and male counterpart. Like Tauros are only male, Miltank are only female. So yeah, that's a female-male counterpart, which isn't feasible for Skarmory because it doesn't have any identifiable gender differences. Then you've also got like Sock and Throw, which are, they must be like one is good at attack, one is good at special attack, or one is good at attack and one is good at defense. I haven't really looked into it because I don't like Sock and Throw, and I don't like Gen 5 Pokemon too much. Depends. I mean, there are quite a few Gen 5 Pokemon I love, but it's very divisive for me on the designs of Gen 5. So yeah, regardless of if Sock and Throw fall into this, I'm sure they fall into this category. But then there are the other counter Pokemon where they're counters because one is good at special attack, one is good at attack, one is good at special defense, one is good at defense, or one is good at defending stats, and one is good at attacking stats. That's another possibility. Then you can also have like a bulky one versus a speedy one, right? So that's a very common way to make counterparts. Are there any other ways to make counterparts? Other ones that work together like evolutionary wise? Like, my brain, the name escapes me, but you know, the two bugs in Gen 5 again, I think, where if you trade them, then they evolve. That also makes Pumpkaboo and Trevenant pair, because they both have they have the exact same typing, Ghost Grass. And then, like, in order to get the other one, you have to You have to trade them to evolve. No, you don't have to trade Pumpkaboo and Trevenant with each other, but they both evolve by trading. And they're both game exclusive. So again, that makes them pairs. Being game exclusive is also a big thing that makes them a pair. Okay. I just realized that is kind of a key for me for designing a Skarmory counterpart, because Skarmory debuted in Pokemon Gold and Silver, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And what color is Skarmory? Yes, Skarmory is silver, so therefore a counterpart Pokemon should be a gold one, right? Are you following my train of logic? So that we can imagine that possibly Skarmory was only available in silver, and this gold Skarmory will only be available in gold. Okay, so there we go. We've got one little thing. This is also very similar to Cerulege and I forgot his name now because I only have Pokemon Violet and I don't use, and he's not in the anime, but Cerulege's counterpart, the psychic Mega Man fire guy. Anyway, yeah, they both have similar typing, complementary typing, psychic versus ghost, fire and fire, and they're both game exclusive. And they evolve from the same evolutionary line, so that's also a thing. Anyway, we've decided, okay, part of the theme of Skarmory's counterpart will be a gold Pokemon. But I don't think that gives us enough. We're not just going to make a gold Skarmory. Sorry, that laugh might have been a little jarring. Yeah, so I guess it'll still be a bird Pokemon, but it doesn't have to be a bird Pokemon. And I'd also like this counterpart to Skarmory to not be weak to fire, because Skarmory melts instantly. Skarmory has a flying steel type, though. I don't know what the full weakness for flying steel is. Let me see. I have a type chart open, coincidentally, on one of my many tabs. Actually, I have less tabs than usual. Here we go. Pokemon dual type chart. So if Skarmory is a steel flying, yeah, it's double weak to fire, double weak to electric. It's got 2 immunities in poison and ground. Oh, those are both from its steel. Yeah, so I would like, anyway, for this Skarmory evolution to not be vulnerable to fire. Maybe it can still be vulnerable to electricity. That's, can't be helped. Shoganai. Japanese. Can't be helped. Yeah, if you don't know, I live in Japan. I speak some Japanese, so shoganai. Can't be helped if Skarmory and its counterpart will get zapped out of the sky by electric Pokemon. But I'm sick of steel types being melted, Especially ones that have, like 4 times weakness to fire. It's just so sad. So I would probably, either try to give it. Is there any steel? The only steel combo that isn't weak to fire is Steel Fire and Steel Water and Steel Dragon. Ooh, Steel Dragon flying type. Not flying type. A Steel Dragon bird? Seems a little like it would be too much for Skarmory's counterpart. But could be Steel Fire or Steel Water. Or my other possibility is giving it some kind of ability, maybe a new ability that makes it not die to fire. Okay, another way to make a counter Pokemon is just to thematically, like the theme design of the Pokemon, to do a swap. For example, it's a scary fishy Pokemon. For example, Skarmory's whole thing is its feathers are very sharp and steel-like, and it has scars, it scars itself, and the mother and the baby both kind of scar each other by accidentally slicing their feathers together, like in the nest, the baby gets nicked by the mom's sharp feathers, and likewise the mother gets nipped by the baby's sharp feathers. But this is a good thing, because this kind of constant scarring is what makes Skarmory's feathers even stronger. And if the feathers get damaged too much, they just fall out and regrow to new, more beautiful blade feathers. So I like Skarmory's lore a lot. I think it even says that Skarmory feathers used to be used for like sword blades. So its whole thing is sharp and scars. So I had been like trying to think, well, what if I flip that and Skarmory's counterpart all be about like fluffiness or softness? And then I thought, it doesn't have to be about softness. It could just be about not sharp, like as in dull, like a dull stone or like a bludgeoning stone. I don't really like the fluffy aspect as much, or the soft aspect as much, especially if I want to keep it like a steel type. So it could be bludgeoning, like dull and heavy, you know? Skarmory's so light, and yeah, maybe it could be a flightless bird that is a steel type. It's gold and it's a bit more bludgeoning. And maybe in this case I could make it steel fire. I feel like we're lacking in steel fire types, right? Steel. I can only think of Mr. Ugly Lava Face. What is the Pokemon's name? You know, the mythical guy who's just, why is he mythical and he's so ugly? Here we've got, I'm looking at a list of steel Pokemon, but where's our steel fire? Let's see. Yeah, Heatran. He's the only one, maybe. Yeah, okay, I like it. So, more steel fire Pokemon, that's good. Alright, so the Skarmory counters that we're coming up with, I'm liking it. We've got it's gold to counter Skarmory's silver color. It's going to be steel fire because that's kind of a unique typing, and it will remove this Pokemon's fire weakness. I think it also helps with its electric weakness, no? Let's see. If it's steel... Oh yeah, if it's steel fire, yeah, it also helps with the electric weakness, but of course gives it water weakness, fighting weakness, oh, and 4 times ground weakness. So it actually, like, I don't know, it might be less defensively viable than Skarmory, but whatever. So it's a flightless bird type Pokemon, and I don't know where the fire element is going to come in. I'm thinking like a gold smithing or gold smelting, right? It'll be something like blacksmithy, and I also will maybe not explicitly put like not sharpness into its concept, but I will make it like rounded and bulky looking. Yeah. So, but I still want to give it that like Skarmory coolness. It'll have like kind of similar eyes, and yeah, I just love Skarmory. He's such a good bird. I just want to pet his beak and take off into the sky with him, right? So if this steel fire Skarmory fought the original Skarmory, I think Skarmory will lose, which is the sad thing. Maybe I could give it, I kind of don't like when counterpart Pokemon 1 is like clearly stronger than the other. For example, you've got, that's another category of counter type, are like predator prey or like rival type ones. You've got Zangoose and Seviper. They're like rivals because of real world mongoose and snake battles. And then you've got also what is his name? The Anteater, the fire Anteater guy. Which a lot of people don't like his design, but I think it's fine. What's his name? Anyway, that guy, the fire Anteater guy from Gen 5. I have such a bias and blind spot for Gen 5 Pokemon. You got the fire Anteater and Durant. And it's obvious, like, yeah, the Durant will be murdered all the time. That fire Anteater is having yummy melted steel ant as much as it wants, because, yeah, type matchup. So I don't really like when that happens, because it's just like, okay, yeah, so So he wins all the time, right? Is what you're saying? So I would want to not let this new gold Skarmory guy just melt the heck out of our original Skarmory. It's not a very fair battle. So I was thinking, now that we've we've eliminated its fire weakness by giving it Steel Fire type, we could give it a hindering ability, a little bit of a hindering ability. The hindering ability would just be that if the opposing Pokemon is Steel Flying, its fire attacks are not super effective. Something like that. Yeah, just for fun. Just to make it a fair fight if they ever fought. Although I'm sure there's no way you can make them 100% like even, like one of them's got to be better than the other, right? Like it looks like our Steel Fire guy will probably have other type matchups that are worse. Like, it's whatever. But I think it would just be fun. And there's not too many other Steel Flying type, right? We've got the Corviknight line too, and Corviknight line. Maybe that's it. Skarmory and the Corviknight line are the two Steel Flying type types. Might be some others that I can't think of. Might be some non-bird ones, like Meteor. Meteor is rock flying, but yeah. So anyway, that's what I would do. I would give this guy a hindering ability, which is just that fire type moves don't work against Steel Flying. It'd be fun. Alright, so I think we've pretty much got this Skarmory counterpart, like, fleshed out enough. Names are always difficult, though. My other Fakemon I've come up with, too, have not gotten anywhere close to names. I feel like names is something you usually plug on last or first, never in the middle. It's like you come up with the name first and you create around that, or like you have this Fakemon, you're like, oh god, I have to name this now. And then you beg all of your friends and people in the comments to help you name it. That's what I would do. Crowdsourcing your ideas is quite good. Although it's kind of sad to introduce a Pokemon and be like, I didn't give it a name yet. What do you want to name it? And then like later on you have to give an update name video. I don't know. That's also crummy. So I guess you could ask in a forum or Discord. Wow. Are forums dying? Probably, right? Right? Are you here, add to the comments. Are you part of any forum? Or are you only part of Discord or YouTube communities? What kind of online communities do you use? Is Reddit considered a forum? I feel like Reddit is not. It is a kind of forum, but it's its own thing. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Reddit and Discord are much preferred to traditional forums. I actually noticed that Bulbapedia has a quite active forum, and I was a little surprised. They do games and fun stuff and chat and give each other life updates, and I was like, okay, this is very old, like forum platform, living its best life. Well, here we are at the desert, still smashing rocks. We found a lot around here. I'm glad. Cleaning up the whole beach. Yeah, I like when we can get a bunch and not get caught by any Pokemon. Yeah, we just smashed like 6 rocks without getting hit by any Pokemon. Let's see how many we're at now. Hard stone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't realize I must be getting more than 1 hard stone per stone. Let's see, how many do I get? Just 1? Oh. Wow, I smashed a lot of rocks because last time I checked I had like 28 and now I have like 95. Did I really hit that many rocks? I must have hit a big rock and it smushed into like 3 or 4 several times. But this is what happens when you're just chatting and not paying attention. Cool, well, I guess we can go get Regirock this episode. I guess we can, right? Do I have all the stuff? Hardstones. That's what I need, right? And I need a spell tag. Did I make one already? If not, we've got to go make one. Maybe spell tags are here. Some paper. Yeah, okay, we have spell tags. Alright, well, okay guys, I guess that'll finish up the episode. We're gonna go and catch Regirock. Because that's one of the things that you gotta do in this game, as far as I know. I gotta get on looking at guides a bit more so I can create some more to-do lists for me. Because I know that, we went really south, didn't we? I know that catching Mewtwo is something we are going to want to do, but I have no idea how to encounter Mewtwo. Also, aren't you excited to maybe go to another continent? We've so far opened up only 2. I feel like in a very fleshed out game, you want to open up like 4 or 5, right? And then like, that's enough. Because I feel like the game might also give us more exciting things the more continents we venture into. For example, there was no Regi Forge Cave in my original continent, but there is one here. So maybe if I move farther, I can find more. There's also no like mansion in. There's no mansion in this area, so yeah, each continent has the possibility to have different major features, so there might be some major features I'm missing. Like I said, I've already been playing 30 episodes of this, and I have not really done my research as to like the full extent of what exists in the game. And they're also updating it little by little, which is really good. All right, we've got Dust Balls, Love Ball, Nest Balls, Quick Ball. We've got a good amount of Quick Balls, but I mean, you can only use 1 per battle. Dream Ball, Pokeballs, lots and lots of Pokeballs. Fast Ball, Level Ball, Friend Ball, Lure Ball, Heavy Ball. I feel like we could stand to we could stand to forge some stronger balls. Let's see. I don't want to make Great Balls because I need Metal Coat. I could make Ultra Balls though. Okay, I'll have to use 3 of my Metal Coats. I need the Metal Coat to make Registeel eventually. And getting these metal off of all of my Steel-type Pokemon is a pain. I've got a Dusk Ball. I guess that's useful. Net Ball, Dive Ball, Quick Ball, Heal Ball, Nest Ball, Dream Ball, Timer Ball. Oh yeah. Okay, well, we have lots of Hearthstone, so we can afford to make some Timer Balls. Okay, this is enough balls, I think. I've got big balls. I've got lots of balls. Do people still know that song? There's a song from like the 70s or 80s called Big Balls, and like, it must still resurface every generation, right? Tell me if you're under 20 and you know the song I've Got Big Balls, please make a comment. And if you don't know the song, please go find the song. I mean, it's not good, but it's a thing. It's a thing I feel every person of every generation should be aware of. I don't endorse it, but maybe you need to know for your own protection. You need to know about this song. There should be a list of songs like that. Songs you need to know for your own safety. Okay, here we are. If it's your first time, this is the Regi Forge cage with a mysterious entrance. And nothing else in here except for this mysterious stone. Oh, what could this braille be? Oh, we have enough for... Oh, we do have enough. Oh, this is exciting. So we have 3 Regis left to catch. Oh, and we have enough to make 2 of them. Let's go for it. All right, first is the Regi of Stone. Behold, their master. He is ugly as all heck. Does he really only have 4 eyes? Does he really only have 4 eyes? I mean, not he. They don't really have gender, but alright. Let's, again, give a little save. Well, it doesn't matter if we save or not, because if we get... It says a different thing than Regieleki. Sounds quite different, too. Yeah, let's go. Nice. Wow. Yeah, he has more than 4 eyes, but they couldn't put that many on his little pixel. Regirock has an H. H for heterogeneous rock. Am I right? H for heterogeneous. Am I going to kill him with the seed bomb? If I kill him, I'm just going to say, oh yeah, here we go. It's fine because it's a boss, so he just comes back to life immediately and lets me try to catch him again. I feel like maybe if I catch Regigigas, that will give me an opening to find Mewtwo or Arceus. There we go. Sorry. Sorry, Regirock. You could use the Regis as level up fodder, though. Ooh. I have a dynamic punch. That's a fighting attack. Yay. Awesome. I like when Pokemon learn attacks in like quite high levels. It wasn't like that back in the day. You see how when I start the battle, like these red balls appear? I realized before they were askew because I wasn't standing in the correct spot. I love music, so good. Alright, we're gonna start with Mega Drain then. Only Mega Drain. One other task list I have is making new structures in Harmony Village. If you're new to the channel, you might not know, but we have created our own Pokemon Village because crafting and buildings is a huge part of this game. Should I stun spore or hypnotize it? I think hypnotizing is the bestie best. Okay, it's getting a lot of defense, so maybe that'll help me. I can get it into the red by using some kind of physical move. I also forget that this game is physical special split. I think it's not physical special split, but I'm not 100%. In that case, a dragon move would be physical, I think. The way I can remember the physical special split issue, if you guys aren't aware, like in Pokemon Generations 1, 2, and 3, or no, 3 was where the split happened, maybe. I can't remember. And at least in Generation 1 or 2, any move that was a certain type, like all moves that were... Oh, I killed it again. That is a pain. Okay, I guess Twister is very strong. Like I said, though, this is good for... Oh, it says right here that whether it's special or not. Draining Kiss is special. Psybeam is special. That makes sense. I'm trying to explain the physical special split, and my brain isn't working, and I'm trying to catch this Regirock. Everything is everything. Okay. In Gens 1 and 2, all Pokemon that were water, well, all attacks that were water, those attacks were special. All attacks that were rock, those attacks, everyone was physical. These days we have Power Gem, it's a special rock attack, but that kind of thing didn't exist. All rock moves were physical. And also in Gen 1 there was only one special stat, which is called special. But they split it into special and special defense and special attack. But anyway, what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, I don't know about Pokewilds because I just have been playing very haphazardly, but let's see if I can discern whether they put in the physical special split or not. Like grass types were always special because the key... Wait, Seed Bomb. Okay, here we go. So grass physical, Seed Bomb, grass special. So that means the physical special split does exist. That's great because it makes things much more fun. I don't really like back in the day where the type determined whether it was... Oh no, don't curse yourself. Oh, I mean, as long as it doesn't reduce your HP, I'm fine. I guess the HP reduction is only for ghost type. Anyway, the way you can remember if you're ever playing Gen 1 or Gen 2 or any Pokemon mod that for some reason doesn't have the physical special split, the way to remember which types were physical, which types were special, is that evolution types were always special. And that means like, fire, water, electric, psychic, dark, ice. Ice was special? Huh, that's how it is. Yeah, fairy didn't exist back in the day, but if fairy existed, it would have been special. So that's how you know. And we have Regirock asleep. All right. Sorry that we're doing this really huge, epic Regirock battle, and I'm just talking about unrelated random things. But that's just because this is my third Regi, and actually Regi are not my favorite Pokemon anyway, but it will be good. Oh yeah, whoa, first ball, guys, crit capture. Also don't know if crit capture is a real thing in this game, but yay, wow. It usually takes like 30 balls to catch these Regis. Okay. Your party is full. A Regirock was sent to the last safe place. Simple stones. Such a creation. Each one so unique, but only stones. Even in the head, I desire more. So what is the lore of this region? Regigigas didn't really create these guys. I created these guys. I brought Regigigas the materials, and he brought them to life. And he wants more. More. Let's see what my Pokemon are at. Okay, let's give Regigigas more. It will be disappointing to complete all of these Regiforges, because then we can't use them to grind anymore. Like, I leveled up a good amount from failing to catch Regirock. Okay, we're gonna catch Regi Dragon Guy. Then we'll have one left. Maybe we can save him for level up grinding until further notice. I'll put that on my list. Level up grind with Registeel. When I first encountered the Regiforge, I thought it would be impossible to get all of these items. I accidentally wrote on my collection list to get 43 Dragon Fangs, but I'm glad I do not need 43. Only 43 Dragon Scales. Okay, here we go. All these scales and fangs. Pure dragon artifacts. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, a streak of lightning. Oh, I like how I get blasted away and I have to come back. Zugged. Zugged is the dragon cry. Wow, retrofied. Oh, Regidrago sprite. So, actually, his legs are really derpy, but otherwise kind of cool. They could have... Wow, the dragon side looks pretty cool, but... Isn't Regidrago the coolest? Like, of all the types of them to make a Regi, like, they chose dragon. They went for dragon. They did it, guys. Let's see. I feel like he's going to be pretty strong, but let's just stick to Mega Draining. Oh, here we go. This purple-red guy. Oh, that was not effective at all. No. He's pretty strong for a level 40 Pokemon. Level 40-year-old. Over the hill. I love, I'm not a huge fan of Regis, but I love Regi Fakemon. It's like not so difficult to make one, but when people make a really good concept of a Regi Fakemon, it's so cool. I'm gonna go watch some Fakemon videos again today of Regis, if I have time. Yeah. I don't know why I got stuck on talking about the physical special split. Oh, because I was trying to hit Regirock with just a little tap of a physical, and I messed up by killing him with Twister. But yeah, a lot of people say the reason there's never going to be another evolution is because evolutions are only made using types that used to be special, and I think the evolutions have used up all of those. They must have used up every single evolution element that used to be special. So now, they would have to make physical ones. But a trend I've seen lately, wow. He went to sleep and woke up immediately. I guess this dragon energy has been sleeping for eternity. It doesn't not want to go back to sleep. He's very, very picky little guy. I also like pictures where Regigigas is like a mom, and all of the baby Regis all the Regis are small and they're little babies. Regidrago would be definitely, no, do not want to sleep. Okay, but he is asleep now. Alright, let's throw, maybe a dark ball. Dark ball? Dusk ball, that's what they're called. Also, isn't it unfair that some types get like a special ball to catch them? Like bug Pokemon get net, water get dive and net. I don't know if all water types can be hit with dive. There's so many like little questions about Pokemon that I never bother to look up. Yeah, Regidrago. I'm gonna look that up for us right now. I'm gonna look up the dive ball, and does it catch all water Pokemon or only Pokemon that you can find by diving? What do you think, guys? It's being more likely to succeed in water encounters, originally specifically underwater. Okay, so it sounds like, let's see, Generation 9. If used while the Pokemon is currently on or in water, the dive ball has a 3.5 catch rate modifier. Otherwise, it has a 1% modifier. This does not count for Pokemon flying above the water due to a glitch, except for Tropius. Oh, so there's a glitch with Tropius that you can catch it with dive ball if it's flying over water. That's strange. Oh, we got the Regidrago, constantly distracted by my missions. This Regigigas text is some of the only spoken text in the game, so I have to read it. Such a sad sight. My child, it's my fault. Incomplete. Just a dragon's head, but you are still so strong. I desire more. Wasn't Regigigas also saying something about Regirock being a head? Is each one really only the head of a bigger being that he was planning to create? Fascinating. Alright, just to finish off the episode, there was a Pokemon I wanted to take back to, Garchomp. I want to take Garchomp back to Harmony Village, I think. Yeah, and put Garchomp with the other dragon types. Even though we've already caught Regidrago, and the reason I was farming them. Oh, look at Regidrago! He's just a dragon head! I love it! Oh, he's just so cool! That's the greatest overworld sprite. I'm gonna have to do a tier ranking of overworld sprites for this game. Yeah, so yeah, first let's get these guys. Put away. I'm not gonna put the Regis anywhere special yet. They're just gonna stay in the box until I create my Regi sanctuary. Oh, I love how Regigigas considers them children. It's even just said. I think Regigigas is genderless, right? That which makes us feel like it's a mom. Regidrago, it's so cool. Let's see. Regi. Where are the other Regis? Oh, I guess I'm keeping the Regis in my special box. Special box being this box, which is where I usually put my, Regi Ice, Regi Lucky, okay. I've got one more Regi, guys! So exciting! Actually making progress in the game. Like I said, I can't wrap up Pokewilds. Yeah, there's so many new continents to explore. Okay, take Garchomp. There's one of my Skarmory. I'll take Havoc. Thistleay can stay here. Ether should come. I need Ether actually for teleporting. Alright. Alright, back to Harmony Village. So yeah, we can teleport back. The music has glitched out and stopped. That happens sometimes. So I teleport over to my beacon here on my little man-made island Okay, very good. Let's give a little save before we cross over. Surfing on goo. Wait. Let's go. Going further will take you to a new area. Keep going. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm going to drop off my Pokemon in the village. Maybe give a quick village tour if you'd like. Then we're going to wrap up the episode. So yeah, now that we've made it, we crossed over to the original continent, which I call Ori Land. Yeah, this is the Pokemon warehouse. And over here is Harmony Village. That's the cemetery. This is the main village. We've got to go put Garchomp with the other dragon types right there. Yeah, this is our place. Let's get over to Harmony Village. I never really saw if there was another place in Pokemon actually called Harmony Village. Let's see. If I look up Harmony on Bulbapedia, there was a character named Harmony in one of the episodes, but that's it. So yay, there was no Harmony Village, I guess. Nice. So yeah, let's go put Garchomp with the other. Garchomp was the Papa Garchomp. Okay, let's go put him in a pen with my Noibats. I'd really like to evolve the Noibats too. You know, maybe I can't finish Pokewilds until I've caught them all. I also haven't Googled like the full extent of the Pokedex here, but yay! I don't know what I need Dragon Scales for anymore. They were for making Drago, but is there any other purpose? I can't remember if there's an item I can make. Alright guys, get out of the way so I can drop Garchomp. Move. Move, 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 move. Somebody move. Somebody move. Go that way. This pen is too small, I realize. Oh, it's a ghost. But this is how we deal with ghosts, is we just call out Havoc and hop on them. Hop on her. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dig and fly. Whoa, yeah, we can fly on Garchomp? That's great. Wow. That's awesome. I'm glad they gave Garchomp that ability. Sorry, we have to do that, guys. We have to fly on Garchomp. Sorry, Garchomp. Sorry to be so rude to you. I just need to see what you look like flying. Sorry, you're very tired, too. Look at him! Look at him flying! Just gives a little wiggle now and then. Oh, there's a Skarmory. Whoa, flying on a Garchomp! Be so bad. That's great. I'm glad they gave Skarmory, not Skarmory. I'm glad they gave Garchomp Fly. Fly and Dig. What a convenient Pokemon. But I drop you for now. Alright guys, thank you so much. Thank you for the wonderful episode. We got to talk a lot. We fleshed out 2 Fakemon. And maybe in the future you can see a sketch of what those are like and a bit more Fakemon expansion. But thank you so much for joining me. Please look forward to another episode, probably weekly. There's no set schedule. But I hope you enjoy and that your work or your sleep is progressing really well. Have a great night. Bye now.